Luffalism customized furniture from luffa material for Nong Bua Lampu community. The reason why is the luffa because today's environmental issues have been discussed, and became a global problem that all countries are currently dealing with. And the modern product and furniture in
industry, wood is still used as primary material because of their strength, beauty, and various collective know-how techniques. Even thought, mass production wants to reduce costs, they turn to using various timber boards such as plywood, cement board, fiber board, particle board. These have binders or wood glue which are full of highly toxic composition and detrimental to the environment and human health. Environmentally friendly alternative materials, whether from agricultural waste or new materials that can be biodegradable, it is an option that people are now interested. Luffa is considered as a weed since it is easy to grow, has a short lifespan, and has a bitter flavor that is unsuitable for being used in cooking. Also, it is a plant that can be found in a variety of communities across. In Thailand has a few group that work on luffa product, but in Ban Rat Kasamsri is the famous that I work with. So this is the unique luffa property, which is lightweight, does not absorb water but absorbs oil. High strength fiber, coarse and sticky fiber. About luffa characteristic, luffa is a kind of anisotropic material, which means it has the various fiber directions in one piece. The properties in each part are different according to fiber direction, and are unequal in terms of weight-bearing capacity, flexibility, and adhesion. The members in luffa handicraft group would have been part-time and full-time. Normally, the group leader will separate the work depending on the skills and physical condition. Mainly, there has 3 groups of members: elderly, students and housewife. However, most of the work revolves around not coming to work full-time. For example, if there is the harvest season, they will spend their free time after farming to work within the group. Distribution of income in groups. Mainly the products will have a middleman who has connection with the luffa handicraft group to order. The group will then distribute the tasks according to the duties to the members of the group divided into different production areas. And this is the luffa preparation process. About luffa products in community enterprise group. They also try to discover mixing materials, come up with a new technique to create 3D molding. Such as mixing clay with luffa. Community enterprise group insight, pain point. The pain point, like there are quite few sales channels, mostly from ordering through middleman. Therefore, if there is no order, there is no income. Also, raw materials are less than demand, but production and selling prices are inconsistent. Too cheap. Insight. They lack of confidence in design and do not believe that the product that they made by themselves will be able to be sold in new markets. And they still use the old techniques, have not moved on to the next level. Development of luffa products in Thailand versus other developing country. Thailand is still not anything new or very interesting. Existing luffa products in Thailand still stand in the top area. Early experiments, it was found that the luffa was suitable for forming into sheets without structure because the fibers had good adhesion to the binder. Also, when tested, it can be interlocked like an early experiment like normal wood. It is not suitable for arch, curve forming because it cannot handle the weight and therefore it need the structure inside. And finally, the luffa is not suitable for molding in the form of small pieces because the fibers are rough and sticky, resulting in the workpiece having uneven and imperfect surface. A design is inspired by the fun of the Isan people, which their cultures, nature and context that we can clearly recognize, such as the fast rhythm of Isan dance. Various colors from the costumes, such as men's sarongs that often match outstanding colors, red, blue, purple, green, yellow, red, brown. Also the nature and geography context, which is mostly lowland alternating with mountains, has dry nature and is full of sandy soil. There are famous tourist attractions such as Sam Phan Bok and Phu Kra Deng that when the sun hits there during the sunset. I turn the inspiration divided into 3 mood board. Firstly, keyword, calm, relax, nature pure. Secondly, keyword, funny, playful, pop. And the last, keyword, sunset, warm, earth tone. The final design, concept. It is a customizable design that is easy to use and assemble. By design, knock-down furniture can consist of interlocking or simple joints such as wood. Allow users to enjoy customizing the standing part, which can change the color according to mood and tone that they want. Luffalism is a uniquely designed stool from luffa fiber that has lightweight properties, unlike other stools. Enjoy to customize with the elements that user can be adjust the color they like or the mood and tone they want. the design want to show is the unique luffa texture and surface. Its allow user has the unique object for decoration their room and also feel like pure nature beside him as a mood that urban people seeking for. The design looks thick and weighty, giving a sense of strong. The truth is that this stool has weigh less than 8 kilograms, which is lighter than a real wooden or steel stool, making it easy to move around. This is the example of usage. Randomly fiber. The reason why we have to chopping the luffa and don't use is a luffa sheet because sprinkle process will randomly the fiber to cross over and help reinforcement each other as well as an anisotropic fiber. In further experiments still need to study in each part of luffa fiber to see how different property ratio used in forming the luffa board. We'll use a binder to bring tapioca starch by the ratio of starch to water is 1:4, representing tapioca starch. 200 grams to water or 800 grams. Molding process. First, mix the prepared luffa fibers with tapioca starch water to the specified ratio and mix the ingredients together with a food processor for 15 minutes. Second, prepare the mold and cut a Teflon sheet the size of a mold to prevent mold sticking. Lastly, set the temperature of the hot extrusion machine to 150 degrees Celsius and compressing about 15 minutes in 500 psi. About production cost, luffa sheet in size 45 by 45 by 1.5. It's need to use the luffa fiber about 1 kilogram. And tapioca starch 200 grams. For a luffa sheet in size 45 by 45 will cost about 230 baht. And a whole stool will cost about 3,220 baht. Target. Research. Collect by a satisfaction questionnaire has been sent to 13 people and collecting opinions of users through Google Form to analyze customer groups, lifestyles, as well as design recommendations. Found that most of them has the easygoing, and decorate is a sole lifestyle. And also they usually buy the furniture from online platform and often buy kind of the lumber material furniture. Most of user choose to buy because they like that they can change the color by themselves and the design or material is quite new for them. Luffa furniture. Most of users like that since it is an exotic and sustainable material. They chose to buy because they felt the production process was eco-friendly and have a product storytelling. Also most of them are willing to pay 3,000, 5,000 baht. And asking about mood in design they mostly into sunset earth tone.
Thank you. Luffalism customized furniture from luffa material for Nong Bua Lampu community. The reason why is the luffa because today's environmental issues have been discussed, and became a global problem that all countries are currently dealing with. And the modern product and furniture in
industry, wood is still used as primary material because of their strength, beauty, and various collective know-how techniques. Even thought, mass production wants to reduce costs, they turn to using various timber boards such as plywood, cement board, fiber board, particle board. These have binders or wood glue which are full of highly toxic composition and detrimental to the environment and human health. Environmentally friendly alternative materials whether from agricultural waste or new materials that can be biodegradable, it is an option that people are now interested. Luffa is considered as a weed since